Hello boss babes and bosses out there. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what is the best social media scheduler na pwede nyo magamit as of this moment na for free siya. Like wala kang babayaran. This is the one that we are currently using right now sa BossedUp PH. Diba meron kaming mga content na napopost sa LinkedIn, sa Facebook, sa Instagram. So ito yung ginagamit namin as of now. I know na meron akong ginawang content about social media scheduling, how you are going to do that, what's the tool that you are going to use. Yes, I already did that. Ito yung mga videos na yon. But for now, I'm going to recommend this tool kasi marami siyang features. Okay, so here's the audit for social media scheduling tools for free. Yung mga plan features nila. So as you can see here, SocialChamp. Meron tayong nilagay din dito na buffer, Creator Studio, Hootsuite, Tailwind, Planoly, Later, Publer. Ito yung usually and common na ginagamit ng mga social media managers. As far as I know ha. And ito din yung na-try na namin kadalasan na software. So, chine-check namin kung ano ba talaga yung mas maganda yung free plans nila, no? So, here, as you can see, for the supported social networks, madami. Andito lahat ng mga major social media platforms sa SocialChamp. Meron din dito naman sa iba na marami din, like kay Buffer and kay Publer. That's good, no? But what I really like for SocialChamp is that unlimited yung post limit niya. Kahit ilang post yung ipopost nyo or isi-schedule nyo. Unlimited din kay Creator Studio but for Instagram and Facebook lang. Which meron kasi kaming ibang account like LinkedIn na hindi pwede sa Creator Studio. Sila lang dalawa yung may unlimited na feature. So dito pa lang parang alam ko na, oh, good si SocialChamp for us. And then for the insights din, ito din yung gusto ko sa SocialChamp kasi nagbibigay din siya ng quick insights. Though it's not that super detailed compared sa insights na makukuha mo sa platform talaga. But this is already good basis na you can create an insights for 2 weeks, no? Except for Twitter. But sa lahat ng social media platforms niya pwede. And merong iba like Creator Studio, meron din siyang insights kahit for free. The basic then for Tailwind and Later. But the last 30 posts lang ng Instagram in the last 3 months. And then, yeah. So, sa akin panalo to siya. And then, pwede kang makamanage at the same time ng comments sa engagements sa SocialChamp. Meron din siyang desktop and mobile. I'm really looking for a platform na pwedeng makapost ng unlimited. So, for me, this is really a good choice. And then, marami siyang available features wherein ang iba wala. Ito yung unique features niya. May client organization siya. Tapos, you can create a scheduling post, of course. Meron siyang preview, bulk scheduling, tailored posts for each social network, and then can schedule IG Reels and Stories, which is ang iba wala niyan, hindi pwede. Then pwede din maka-set ng first comment. So after ma-post, automatic magko-comment din siya sa na-post niyo, okay? So that's available for Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And then many more. Hindi ko na siya iisa-isahin, no? Dito sa iba, content lang yung ino-offer niya na unique features for the free versions. So panalong-panalo talaga si SocialChamp. Again, this is not a sponsored post. It's just like we really like using SocialChamp lang because we don't have to pay it, and then marami ng features na available kay SocialChamp. So yeah, I hope that is so clear why we are currently using SocialChamp right now. As you can see naman na marami talaga features na pwede natin gamitin kahit it's for free lang. Again, if you are someone who wants to try to do the task as a social media manager and wala pa kayong budget to pay for a tool para ma-manage yung account ng clients nyo or maybe your own social media account, then SocialChamp is a good option for you. Now, I want to share my screen again para makita nyo kung paano mag-sign up, how to navigate the dashboard, how to schedule a post, how to check the analytics, and all. Check this out. So if you want to create an account for this one, we will put a link below so that you can just click that one, or you can go here, SocialChamp.io, and then click start for free, and then of course put your name, and then click here, sign up. So ganyan lang siya ka-easy. Click to log in. Password, sign in. What is your business type? Let's just say an agency, and then social media manager, and then 1 to 15 accounts. And then where did you find us? Just put �𝐵𝐸𝐶𝑢𝑦 YT channel. Yeah. Then next. So ito yung dashboard na makikita nyo if you are going to log in na sa ginawa nyong free account. So after that, you have to verify your email here. Go to your email. After that, confirm your email and then activate now. And then retype your password and your email so that you can log in. The next thing that you need to do is to connect your platform. So pwede ka makapconnect ng page and group here. Pwede din na profile na LinkedIn and page na LinkedIn. Just the same sa iba din. Let's try to connect our LinkedIn profile. And then, click nyo lang tong allow. And then, the token will expire for 364 days or 1 year. So, you will just have to reconnect it if ma-expire na siya. Yeah, that's that. And then, you can add more too if you want. But for this tutorial, ito lang muna yung i-connect ko. So now, I'm gonna walk you through kung ano tong mga nandito sa gilid ng mga menus. For the calendar, of course, calendar view siya. But you can put here week. So, isang week lang yung makikita mo. And if nakakonect yung Instagram nyo, meron kayong Instagram grid view here. So, yan. Balik tayo dito sa month. You can choose what social media yung gusto nyo makita dito. Pwedeng all social media accounts. Ganyan. And then, itong mga green, ito yung na-post na. At saka yung orange, ito yung mga nakaschedule pa. Here, pwede din kung ano yung mga i-filter nyo. Pwede nyo siyang i-check dyan. This will give you the calendar view sa mga na-scheduled post at sa mga na-post na. So, yeah. Let's move here sa publish. Dito na tayo magka-create ng content, no? Again, you can choose many social media accounts kung cross-posting. For example, this one, magka-cross-post tayo. What I like about this one talaga is we can customize for each network. So, for example, meron akong i-change na for LinkedIn, for Facebook. Let's say, we will thank, BossedUp PH na lang. Thank you, BossedUp PH. Tapos, na-realize natin na, itag natin ang BossedUp PH sa LinkedIn, sa Instagram, sa Facebook, and all. So, we can customize it. For example, iba yung name nila sa LinkedIn, iba yung name nila sa Facebook. So, we can tag iba-iba yung name here. And then, dito rin. So, ayan, pwede nating matag. Dito din, iba. Yeah, that one, hindi niya makita. But don't worry kasi nag-add naman tayo. And then, kung iba yung gusto niyo na link for Instagram, you can have a different link for Instagram. You can have a different comment sa Facebook. You can have a different comment sa LinkedIn. So, maganda to siya na feature, guys. Isa yan sa pinakagusto ko na feature nito sa SocialChamp. So, that's how you are going to create a post. So, let's say mag-add media tayo using the AI image imaginator. Yeah. So, let's say social media management, let's generate. And this is not unlimited. I think 3 only prompts. I'm not sure for the free, no? So, let's just see kung ano yung makuha. Okay. So, let's say for the example, this one. Let's just try this. So, ayan. Since tayo na iba-iba yung post, ito lang yung malalagyan niya. So, ito, you have to redo it again for Facebook and you have to redo it again for Instagram. Pero kung hindi natin to kinostomize for each network, paglagay natin dito, sa lahat na siya na social media. Did you get what I mean? So, yeah. Now, when you are going to schedule it, just hit this one and then pwedeng post now, or you can set your own preferred time and date, or itong auto queue last or auto queue next. So I will talk more about this auto queue here later. Let's just schedule it para talaga. Let's say 26 and then ilagay natin sa Manila time. Sige, Manila time. So for the time is 10 a.m. for 26. And then just hit schedule. Oh, okay. Kailangan ko daw ng image for the Instagram. And aside from that, you can add emojis, like let's say this one, and then here you can add a media, and then this is so nice din, yung hashtags niya. Like for example, meron kang set of hashtags na ginawa, you can add new hashtags here, and then you can name it, and then if kailangan nyo siyang gamitin, you can just use it. For example, this one, freelancing content creation, or freelancing SMM, let's just say freelancing SMM, ito yung hashtags namin. Yeah, you can use that one if you like. And then, dito din, sa Instagram, kasi mas mala hashtag yung Instagram, no? You can set your own group of hashtags, and then it would be easier for you because you are just going to select na lang. So yeah, that's that. We can also analyze the text here. Like for example, let's say analyze, start analyze, ipakita niya kung gaano ka-good ang post. So is it a positive? Sure, this is a positive one. So neutral, so mixed. So, nakita niya kung green, good yung post mo. So, that's what I like as well. Parang nakikita niya kung good ba yung post mo or hindi. You can add location as well. And then, integrations. But for now, I'm not gonna share more about to integrate Canva. Then, meron din siyang content wizard. So, pwede niyo itong ma-explore, but now I'm not gonna share this because I just want to share the basics on how to use and schedule posts sa SocialChamp. After setting the scheduled date and time, here, you can now hit schedule. Okay, so makikita natin siya sa content calendar or dito sa naka-queue. So, ito yung na-post natin, right, June 26, 10 a.m. So, yeah, makikita din siya, of course, sa content calendar natin. June 26, here. If you are going to show all 6, this is for the LinkedIn, the Facebook, and for the Instagram. So, yeah, that's that. Let's go back here. And then, meron din siyang suggestions na pwede mong i-content. You can type here your niche or the topics that you want. And then, meron siyang ibibigay. And then, you will just have to make a post. Click here. And then, you'll put a caption on it. And then, yeah, basically, you can schedule it na. And then, here for the book upload, you should download here first, yung CSV. Dito tayo sa basic CSV, and then download this file here, and then you will just have to edit the fields. Sample this one, the year, the months, and then the date, the time, the minutes, the video title, the post, the URL. Yung URL na ibibigay nyo, dapat public siya. Hindi siya naka-private lang sa inyo. Dapat na-access nila. So, the video URL, just the same. You can also do this repetition, like forever. Always siya magpo-post ng ganyan. Then, the time gap repetition. And then, here, sa Google Business, kung meron kayong Google Business and all, kung saan nyo siya ipopost, comment ba, sa Facebook ba, Pinterest ba, yung ganun. Basically, lalagyan mo lang to lahat ng details, and then, save nyo, and then upload CSV. Meron siyang nakalagay na details or mga post, if okay ba yun na post or hindi, and then you will just have to click approve, and then that's it. So here, for the recycle, I also love this one because this is for campaigns, if you are running a campaign, no? And then, the collections, let's say for example, you always have a post about mga holidays, Christmas, New Year, yung mga ganun. So, you can always set that one here. You can create a collection here. And then, create, and then add a post sa Christmas, yung ganun. And then, let's say, ganyan. And then you can recycle it. You can always post na this one every Christmas. Yeah, ganun. And then campaign as well. If you are running a campaign, this is also good, no? Makikita dito yung mga time slots kasi should have a post before the launching, during the launching, and then the post launching. So you can also use this one here. Meron din siyang auto RSS. I'm not gonna talk more about this one kasi ito yung parang automatic sila na magpo-post for you guys, and you will just have to set kung ano yung mga topics na you want to be posted, no? But I will not talk this one sa ngayon. And then here, since you have a free plan, you cannot add a team member here. So, maganda to sa mga solopreneur or mga freelancers na solo pa lang. Ito yung mga post approval, decline, ganito. It's up to you guys if you want na dito mag-check si client, pero if you're going to use for free, so hindi kayo maka-add ng team, no? So, mag-share pa rin kayo ng login details with your client, and that would be, I think, hassle for them. I would say you can just use the Airtable so that the client can check your content before you are going to schedule it here. So here's the settings, the workspace, the manage queue. Ito yung gusto ko ituro sa inyo, guys. So for example, this one, we will create a time slot. So tanggalin natin to. Click edit. Ito dito sa time sa gilid, and then sa taas days. Let's start it from scratch here. So add time. So gusto ko ibasa nyo to sa content calendar na ginawa nyo, ha, diba? I said there, it depends kung everyday kayo mag-post, or let's say twice or thrice, or depende sa inyo. Let's say sa akin, diba, it's more on 4 times. So let's say Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, gusto ko na every 10 a.m. merong ma-post. But I want pag Sunday, gusto ko na, let's say 1 p.m. So, tanggalin ko dito and then dito. Every Sunday, 1 p.m. siya mag-post. For Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 a.m. So, let's say lang ha, ganun. Tapos, save tayo, save. Now, makikita nyo dito, sa content calendar, yung scheduling natin. So, let's try to do that, ha. Mga sample-sample lang so that makita nyo ba kung ano yung kalabasan if you're going to do that. For that one, let's say, sample 1. This is sample 1. And then, click natin to. Auto queue next. And then, dito, click mo to. Next. So, let's check ha sa calendar. Here, ngayon 24. So, ang first niya na queue na nakita is yung Sunday. So, dito lumabas sa 25, 1 p.m. Diba ito yung sinet natin? So, ang next queue natin is Monday, right? Monday, 10 a.m. So, let's see kung dyan ba niya ilalagay. Sample 2. Tapos, next queue pa rin, queue. Let's go back to the calendar. So, dito niya nilagay sa 10 a.m. Monday. So, gusto ko na i-try natin if schedule ba niya sa Wednesday. Okay? This one, let's say, sample 3. Let's see if sa Wednesday niya ilagay. Auto queue next. Calendar. Boom! So, ayan. Diba? Wednesday niya nilagay. So, every time na mag-click ka ng auto next, i-ano niya lang sa scheduling na nilagay mo sa manage queue. Dito. Sa manage queue dito. What I would say here, nakakatulong tong mag-manage queue ka. Kung meron ka ng specific day talaga na gusto mong mag-post, yan yung purpose sa content calendar natin. Para hindi na kayo always magsiset kasi this is so hassle na always kang mag-choose. Okay, Monday, tapos 10 a.m. Okay. Tapos next na naman, check mo na naman tong 28, 10 a.m. Okay. Yung ganun, it's hassle na pwede naman siyang mas madali. In just one click, automatic doon siya mapupunta or doon siya masa-schedule. Right? So, yeah, that's that. So here sa analytics, let's say for example this one, for the Instagram account, you can get 2 weeks of data na ibibigay ng Instagram sa'yo ni SocialChamp na for free. So this one, you can send this to your client. You just export it and then PDF or PowerPoint. So let's just say PDF. And then let's say Instagram for June 9 to 23, ganyan. So, export PDF, and then, download. Click here. So, ayun. Just click this one, and then ito yung lalabas. You can give this to your client, but again, hindi ito masyadong ganoon ka-detailed compared sa paid template natin for Instagram, Facebook, ganun. And then, wala siyang insights. You can also do this one, pero nga, for me, the report is so important kasi dyan makikita ni client if you are doing great sa social media accounts niya. So, the more detailed, mas okay siya. I would highly recommend you to get the paid one. If you don't have any budget yet for the paid one, you can create your own analytics report by yourself. Tinuro ko sa inyo kung ano yung mga necessary na nasa analytics report niya. You can watch this video here. you can also check other socials just the same. All you can do is click kung ano yung social media accounts here na gusto nyo. And then, kung ano yung date. Again, 2 weeks lang yung available dito ni SocialChamp if you are using a free version, no? So, done. And then, just click export and that's it. So now here, dito na tayo sa engage. So sample dito sa engage, no, always na merong mag-comment o mag-message, pwede ditong i-check kung ano lang yung gusto niyo, yung comments lang ba or yung PM, leads messaging you. You can do that one and then pwede na kayong mag-reply na dito. So that's what I like about it then kasi meron na siyang analytics, pwede ka na makapag-engage, pwede ka makapublish, marami siyang when it comes to publishing. And then the calendar view. So yep, I hope this tutorial is clear for you on how you are going to use this SocialChamp for free pero na-maximize niya lahat ng features niya. So I really hope that you find that tutorial helpful, no? It's just so easy to use. And diba, nag-mention ako doon ng analytics report. I want you to be more detailed talaga when it comes to analytics because yung analytics kasi, ito yung report kung ano yung progress sa ginawa mo. So if it's not that detailed enough, then I would say, meron ko ba talagang ginawa sa social media ko? So I would highly recommend you guys to grab our paid template. If you are part of the paid group natin, then you have a special bonus for that one. But still, if you are a BossedUp account, still you can also get a discount. Just message us on our Facebook page at BossedUp PH. And yeah, you can check out this template here. It's really complete and it's detailed. Merong Facebook page, Facebook group, Instagram, YouTube channel, and yeah, if you have further questions sa tutorial natin ngayon, just message us or just comment it below para we can help you guys if you are having troubles, no? If you still don't know how to create a detailed social media analytics report, then I have videos here that you can watch. Ito, just watch that after this one because that's part of our assignment. Speaking of assignment, ito yung first assignment natin. Schedule your content sa social media scheduler. So again, it's up to you guys. This SocialChamp, this is the one that we are currently using right now. If you prefer other social media tool na alam niyo na, you can use that one and then just screenshot the calendar kung nakaschedule na kayo, then paste it sa loob ng Facebook group natin. That's task number 1. The task number 2 is to create a social media analytics report after 2 weeks. For example, meron nang na-publish ngayon, so after 2 weeks, create analytics report. Something like that. Because I also want to see how you are going to create your own analytics report. Again, you can use the for free, you can use the paid one, you can create your own template, you can create your own layout sa social media analytics nyo. You can freely use anything as long as we can see the output para ma-check namin and to see if tama ba to or ano pa yung pwedeng ma-improve or what. That's the 2 assignments. I really hope to see your assignment, guys, and I'm so excited to check that out. So, with that being said, guys, if you want to join this series, if nagtataka kayo, bakit may pa-assignment and all? Because this is an e-course series and meron tayong pa-assignment every single video na gagawin natin and we are checking it kung sino yung gumagawa. We have 2 groups for this. The public group, which is for free lang. You can submit your mga tasks there or your mga assignments there. Meron din tayong paid group where we really make sure na ma-check naman lahat yung nandun. We also give feedback kung ano yung pwede ma-improve and kung tama na ba, yung ganon. And we give free only questions doon and answer doon sa group. So, yeah, if you want to join that paid group, just message us sa Facebook page namin at BossedUp PH so that you can get all the details that you need to know before joining. And yeah, don't forget to follow us on our Instagram accounts as well at BossedUp PH and Britsuy. So, yeah, I really hope, guys, that you are taking actions sa lahat ng mga natutunan nyo every videos na ipapublish natin. And yeah, hope to see you guys on our next challenge. Bye!